How many animals were on Moses' ark? You're probably thinking 2 of each, or 7 pairs of the clean animals, or maybe, nice try, Noah had the ark, not Moses. But actually there was one animal on Moses' ark, Moses himself, because in classical philosophy, a human being is a rational animal. That might sound crazy in English, but in Hebrew the same word teva is used for both Noah's ark and the basket Moses was placed in. So yes, in Hebrew, Moses really did have a teva, a tiny ark. And these two stories have deep parallels that must have been deliberately intended by Moses. The word teva is used in the Bible only for 2 objects, Noah's ark and Moses' basket, and nowhere else. And it's not the normal Hebrew word for either a basket sal or ship onia. So humanity is preserved in Noah's teva, and the future deliverer of Israel is preserved in Moses' teva. But here's the part most people miss: the word teva isn't even originally Hebrew, it's Egyptian, meaning a chest, box, or coffin. And no other Semitic languages use the word. And Exodus contains several other Egyptian loanwords as well. The Hebrew Bible uses several Egyptian words, terms like Yeor for the Nile, Shesh for fine linen, and Suf for the papyrus marsh. Even Moses' name sounds Egyptian because it is, like Harmos and Thutmose, an Egyptian naming pattern that disappeared completely after 1050 BC. So why does this matter? Because it shows that Israel actually did go down to Egypt and picked up Egyptian vocabulary. And that provides strong linguistic evidence that the Exodus writings come from the time and place they claim, not from a much later period. And when you add other details, like the teva's description matching the woven papyrus baskets common in the late Bronze Age, exactly when Moses was in Egypt, or Joseph being sold for 20 shekels, the documented slave price of the early 2nd millennium BC and not the higher prices later, information a later writer simply wouldn't have access to. Well, maybe in the 21st century. It strongly supports the idea of the substantial authorship of the Pentateuch by Moses during the Exodus.